Merry Christmas for anybody that celebrates, and happy holidays for everybody else. Not too long ago, I made an announcement on my Discord, my ex Twitter account, and on my YouTube community page, letting you guys know that for the first month of the new year, I'm not going to be putting out any gaming related any video game related content. I might talk about stuff, I might react to something here and there if it's something that's really going on in January, but for the most part, it's not going to be the regular gaming videos. And a part of that is because it's just not working. You know, people could say thumbnails, people could say titles, people could say you're uninteresting, people could say whatever, and I kind of just disregard it at a certain point because I've heard it all and I've seen it all. And on the aspect of seeing it all, I've seen things with no thumbnails work out for everybody. I've seen things with people with the most over animated, custom made thumbnails work out. I've seen people work out in all fields and niches. So it's just like there's so much there and an abundance of things there. And I also feel like there's an unrealistic expectation with videos of me playing a game and shit, because people expect me to be super hype and have this deep conversation about every single game that I play, when I don't need to have that for every game. I mean, there are some games out there that are just really freaking good, and some games are just not that interesting, and I'm playing it, but it doesn't mean that it's something that's worthy of like a super hype moment. I don't know how else to say that, you know? It's not like it's completely uninteresting or I wouldn't be playing the game at all. Maybe I worded that differently or wrongly, but they're not a game that warrants a big reaction all the time. And I feel like people are constantly they're just constantly looking for that type of energy. I feel like it's a part of like the microwave generation that we're in, where everything needs to be right now, like inside your face. It's not like I'm not gonna be playing games on my own time. It's just, what else do you want me to do, right? The people that watch me long term, they say that I'm funny. They say that I'm slightly quirky. They say that there's a lot to me as a creator that they don't get in a lot of other creators. But you could say that for any other creator, right? So what makes me unique? It's just me being me, right? And I got some people that say I try too hard, and I can understand that, because if you know me in my personal life, this is kind of just how I talk. You know, I just talk to you. I'm super chill. I'm laid back. Sometimes I get hype over things, and I would imagine that's how I display things on the channel. But I guess if you only watch my videos, you only get the hype moments. If you only watch my streams, then you'll see like the dichotomy. You'll see the versatility in me being, you know, human. Because on my stream, it's not like I'm hype all the time. But there's just a lot that I want to either just talk about or just let you in to who I am as a creator. So maybe that could establish more of a community. That's something that I've really felt like a big lack of on my channel in general. I've always wanted a community. Because to me, it doesn't really matter as much if I'm getting 1,000 views or 2,000 views if there's only 5 comments or there's only 2 comments, and one of them is my own account being pinned to my page, because apparently that's something that helps with YouTube and the algorithm and stuff, just pinning something. That's why I do it. I mean, it's not like I'm not trying to have a conversation, but that's, you know, that's mainly why I myself comment in my own comment section. And other than just replying to comments, it's because apparently it's supposed to help thrust your channel and the algorithm a little bit more. I've had like a ton of passion, this choice. I haven't really talked about it, but I've had a ton of passion for video game content since I was like 13, maybe 12 or something. And the first creator that got me into YouTube was Afro Senju and Rhyme Style. Both of those were like the first creators to ever get me into actually wanting to put out any type of content where it was revolved around gaming and stuff. Because before then, I used to post like AMVs, and I deleted my AMV channel because, you know, adpocalypse and copyright stuff, which I totally understand. It's just something that happens and it makes sense. But that's why I don't do that. Like that was something when it came to editing. That was why I learned to edit, was because I really loved making like these music video-esque style content with like over transitioned scenes, you know? But that's not interesting to me as much anymore. First off, I can't do anything with it, and the video would probably be blocked if I were to make one. I mean, I could make an intro with like music I make, maybe. I'm like falling behind in things that I'm really passionate about, and I kind of just do things routinely, and that's something I don't want to do. I want to sit down and record a video because I'm interested in the game that I'm playing. Well, for example, when I was playing a game like God of War Ragnarok, when you see me streaming that game all the time or making videos or something all the time, it's because I really loved that game. That game was really freaking incredible, and I loved the story, and it shows. And I had a lot of people in the streams, and it was just it was a different type of a game for me. And it's the same thing for Black Myth Wukong. Like that was a game where it felt like everything that I was doing in the game mattered. Like it just felt so, I couldn't even believe it was a game that we were playing. That was the type of energy that I got from playing that. And I don't get that from every game. There are some games that I play that are like story-based games, some games that are multiplayer games. It's really difficult to be passionate and immersed inside of a game when you know that you're gonna fall behind the current metas or the people out there. And no shade to the people that, I know I joke around a lot and I make a lot of trolly type comments when I'm streaming, but no shade to the people that actually make videos on tutorials on how to get better at a game or the best thing to do in the game right now. But like, to me, I just don't like that content, right? The same way somebody could just say that I'm cringe and nobody likes me, right? It is what it is. I don't like that content because it takes away from the learning aspect that you get when you immerse yourself in the game. Another big reason why I'm making this decision to kind of just step away from gaming content, some of the games that I want to bring to the channel don't get viewed, or if they do, they're just not getting viewed on my channel. Like I've been thinking of a way to bring Cyberpunk content to my channel for 4 years. Since the game came out, basically. I have been in love with Cyberpunk game. I've been in love with the Cyberpunk game for so long. It just feels like I'm not playing a lot of games that I'm actually passionate about. You know, but that again, that comes from like lack of community. I'm just not having fun, I guess. I don't know. I've had some people in my corner tell me that I should post a little bit more than just gaming stuff and just show people who I am, just talk, because apparently I'm decent at talking or something, at least amongst the people that I know. And that I should kind of display a lot more of the side of me that people don't get to see, which is like this really somber, just chill person. And a lot of that is because like I suffer from massive depression. Go figure, right? You know, just another statistic. I've been struggling a lot with a lot of different things that just go on in my day-to-day life that I don't talk about, that I really want to talk about. It's just painful things that affect me on a different level. Like I lost my best friend, somebody that I thought we were going to be friends with for a very long time, came to me and was just like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I know I'm kind of like making it seem very trivial by just stating it that way, but that's essentially what happened. And to me, in my face, you know, in my eyes, in my heart, I'm very hurt, and I'm just thinking to myself, I thought we was gonna be cool forever. I thought we was gonna be like brothers. You know, we were brothers. You know, he went off to the army for a few years, and you know, I did everything I could for him while he was over there. Before he even got there, you know, I was one of the people that the army called to ask about his mental state, how he is physically, how his dedication. People that have family or friends that have gone into the army and you've been listed down as like a reference to talk to, they will understand what I'm talking about here. They call you and they ask you about that person, and they are essentially grilling you to understand if that person is a right fit. Should they decline and remove them from the program, or should they actually take a real interest in this person and they're cool to join up and start boot camp basically, or start your training and all of that, whatever it's called. So I was there for him for that, even past things in my life. I've basically known this person since I was like 7, 8 years old or something like that. We wasn't always friends since then. Like I would say our friendship started when I was probably 10 or 9. But the thing about it is, I don't know about you specifically, I can't remember everything from like my past. I honestly can't remember how we became friends. I just know that his mom was the school bus driver, and as I've gotten older, I remember bits and pieces. And I don't know if that's due to the other traumatic things that I was going through at the time, constantly moving between location, or just family, home life. I don't know. But essentially, there were things that he said that I've done to and or with him when we were children. Because we're the same age, him and I. Except my birthday's in February. His birthday's in May, so I'm technically older by like months, but same year, same basically. We're the same age. He said we did certain things, and I sort of remember it. And he has conversation with me about it, or had a conversation with me about it a few times. And I thought we were good. We were all through whatever, like his emotional state from it, but he wasn't. For about a year and some change, he just been holding it around, I guess. And then he kind of just laid the bomb on me because I had invited him out with a bunch of other friends. I say a bunch, is like a couple friends that I have, but I invited him over to like King's Dominion or something, and then he was just like, no, no. He followed up like a day or two later or something like that. Or actually, he followed up a day or two before I was supposed to go to King's Dominion, and was like, I don't want to be friends with you. This is why I don't want to do this. And I'm just like, wow, okay. So losing my best friend, not dying, but I guess metaphorically dying to me, that affected me and hit me really hard. That was probably the most recent thing that has happened that's been like really, really hard for me to like get through, because that was essentially like my brother. We've been through so much together. For all the times that he housed me from my toxic home life, he just helped me through it with a lot of stuff. I wasn't meant to come on here and just talk about him, but I recorded the video literally a day after he had told me things, and I was outside. I recorded the video, but I just never posted it. I just didn't feel like it was the right time. I don't know when is ever the right time, right? But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Another thing I just be feeling like is everybody in my personal life kind of makes it out for me to be like a villain or something. And it makes me feel like, okay, am I really just a terrible person? Because if I lost my best friend, my brother, essentially, then like, is it correct? Is it right? I don't know. I lost him. And then beforehand, it's like people like my stepsisters claim the reason they cut themselves and feel some type of way is because me. And I'm like, what did I do? And then they put these accusations on me that, again, I'm like so young, I don't remember that. I tell them they're wrong. I don't remember doing anything like that to them to harm them or make them feel like they wanted to harm themselves. I know my wife tries to help me and says, you know, I can't think about that and put that on my conscience and stuff, but it eats away at me. I just think like, what am I doing wrong? And can't they see that if I did do something, I'm an adult now. We're all adults now. I would think that we could just talk things through and get through them. I'm 24 now, and if you're trying to claim stuff that I did, like I was 7, 8 through 10, 12, I don't remember a whole bunch of that. And I don't remember everything. That's just the truth. There's not a lot of people in the world that do. At least I can only speak from my experience, right? So I can't say it's not a lot of people, but I don't remember every single thing that I did when I was past 12 or 13 or whatever. Like, I just don't. Even 14, I can't remember everything I did when I was 15, if I'm be honest. Maybe it's just my memory sucks. I remember when I was younger, I used to tell people I had short-term memory loss. I thought I did. Me and my brother. So I really don't know. I don't know. I have no clue as to why people don't like me. I don't know what I specifically do to these people that I claim as family and like best friends. But it seems like I'm always hurting people around me. Even my wife, you know, I've hurt her severely. And that's one thing that I can remember. That's one thing I actually know for a fact that I did. And it makes it hard to be passionate and throw out jokes or whatever when I'm hurting inside. You know, that's one reason why like I said, like I would throw myself at these games and stuff, but it's not working. Even this video right now, it's like, what, 30 people are going to see it? Maybe 10. I know people try to be like, oh, well, you know, imagine 30 people in the room. I'm analytical. That's nothing. I get it. 30 people in the room, it seems like a lot, but there's billions of people out here on the planet. I can't get 100K. I don't know. Maybe I'm entitled, you know. I'm just trying to get through stuff. I just trying to get through stuff. Certain games inspire me. Some games don't. I'm getting tired of the online space of games. People just do anything that they can to get a win. I know at times it can be trolly, it can be funny, but when you're doing that in an online encounter towards other people, I just don't like it. I don't know. I really don't know where I was supposed to go with this video, but I hope you guys have a wonderful new year, and I hope you had an incredible Christmas. And if I was to give you anything, it would be to treat others as a blessing in your life and don't take them for granted. Because in the moment that people say that they could be gone the next moment, it doesn't always have to be a physical death. It could be a metaphorical one. People could leave you. People could claim things about you. People could accuse you of things. People could just not like you. And try to be self-aware so that way you can just work on being better. Better for yourself, better for others, better for whatever better is for you. So the next few videos that you'll get is probably gonna just be me either sitting in front of a camera talking about stuff just to get it off my chest, driving, just doing stuff. I love you guys, the people that support me through everything. because I guess that's really all I ever wanted. I wanted to be an artist of sorts, an entertainer of sorts, and I never got a chance to really do that. I say I work hard, but then I think to myself, am I really working hard? I'm sitting down, recording videos, editing them. And who cares? I feel like anybody could do my editing style. Anybody could do this thing. I don't know. You see, the dilemma is like it's a constant war of like ping pong in my head of emotions, and I just feel terrible almost all the time, and it's hard to like bring genuine smiles and good vibes for everything that I record. I appreciate you guys if you do stick around for all of me. It means a lot. Stay safe out there. God bless. Peace.
I never felt like I never felt like